Alright, we've got it finished. We're going to go ahead and put this top plate on. Make sure that you put the hole on your left side, because that's the way the sticker is in your kit. Make sure that you put some glue on both of these points as well. And this plate, when you set it in there, make sure you got a little gap right there for your control arms to go through. There's a gap on both sides. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and apply the UFO glue on those areas. So right there and right there, and then I'm going to come over here and put it on each side of this. Okay. So sorry, I had my glue overflowing there for a second. And there it goes on the floor. Okay, we're going to go ahead and pop this in, get it nice and where we want it. Squeeze the sides a little bit and then pull it off. We'll go ahead and count to 30 like we did with the previous steps. Alright, 30 seconds is lapsed. Well, counting to 30 is lapsed, not necessarily 30 seconds. It may have only been 10-15, but it's still enough with the UFO glue. I'm really impressed with your model, minimum. And I can't wait to finish this and get this up in the air. And it should be fine. Right about there. Get my fingers right in there and go ahead and hold that until it bonds a little bit better. Although this UFO glue is pretty nice, I don't have to do too much. Okay. And we're going to put on, after this, just give this a little bit of time to bond, we're going to put this bottom plate on. And just like the top, there's going to be a little gap here. So this one is going to be a little bit different. I think we're going to do both sides kind of at the same time, at least up until this point right here. And then we'll finish it off after it tacks up. Yeah, I think that's how we're going to do it. Just so we get a nice uniform curl into it. Okay. So we're just going to go right there. And go to the same point right up here. There we go. Welcome back to Redneck Wrecked. We're doing part 3, I believe.
Yeah.
Part 3 of the Macchi M-5 build. We're going to do the hatch, and we're going to do the magnets, which I've already placed in their wooden pieces. So we're going to do this real quick. And so we're just going to put some glue. And we're going to use the UFO glue. We're not going to use the 501 or 502, whatever it's called, because that's a super glue and it'll eat the foam. So we're just going to throw some of the UFO here. It's essentially foam tack. Okay, we're going to get this right in here where we want it. Press it in like that, and we're going to pull it out, just like the rest of the pieces. Give it that 30 count. That's about 30. Not 30 seconds, but at least 30, a 30 count. There we go. Almost Mr. Fumble Fingers today. Alright, yeah, that'll work. Get a nice little pinch there. And shove that out as far forward as I can without busting it. And so it'll look like that when you're done. You want to kind of have it just barely recessed in there. I tried to make it as flush as possible, but you want to have a little bit of downforce with it. Okay. Our next pieces we're going to actually do are right here. And they're going to be real easy to do. It's the same process that we've done. And now we give it another 30 count. And that'll do. And that groaning you're hearing is my dog being a little butthead. But he's my butthead. I was actually wondering if this would be easier to put on. That. kind of looks like it would be. Yeah, we'll just do it this way. Throw that nice bead down. And throw a little bit of a bead right in between. Like that. Okay. Pull that off and give it a 30 count. Okay. 30 count done. Okay, and then we'll go ahead and put this. Now I've already kind of bent this. Okay, now we're gonna affix these two pieces together. So I'm gonna go ahead and bend it a little more. See if we can't get it to go a little more uniform with that. Okay, so we're going to put the pieces together. Okay. Okay. Okay, now we pull that off, give it a nice 30 count like we normally do. Okay, we'll go ahead and stick this back on. Line up those edges. This UFO glue at least gives you a little bit of time to work with it, which is really nice. So even if you've already started your bond, you can still work with it just a little bit. And then our last piece is going to be that magnet. And that's going to go ahead and recess right here at the very tip. Oh, stop. My dog is being a butthead. He wants all the attention while I'm trying to give you guys the attention on the video. Yeah, it's quit being a butthead. Pull this back out, give it a nice 30 count. Alright. Okay. And you let that dry. And there you go. Okay. So when that's done, should look something like that. So there we go. Next part, we're going to be doing the stickers and connect our control horns or push rods, and then yeah, move on from there. So it'll look like that is what it'll look like. Okay, like, subscribe, comment, share, get us in the algorithm. Redneck Wrecked, thanks for joining us.